Linda MacLean was a superstar from her early days at Cliffside Bowl to a YBC career at Parkway and continuing through her adult life. Her coach at Cliffside, was Bill Gooding, and Linda rewarded him with a pie in the face as Bill lost an early challenge match. In 1982, Linda transferred to Parkway, and in the 4 steps to stardom through the YBC, Linda was the national junior champion, pictured on the left, and placed second provincially in the senior division 6 years later. In the junior final in Saskatoon, Linda had a 19-3 one-loss record, and at just 13 years old, averaged 274. As well, this trip to Saskatchewan was a family affair. On the left is Linda with her parents, Bob and Mark, and be assured, Mark was Linda's biggest fan. On the right, her sisters were also there, and clockwise from the left are Debbie, Kim, who came over from Alberta, Susan, and champion Linda in the center. In 1984, Linda averaged 254 to lead this team to a Pepsi High School national title. From the left is Laura Lee McIver, Sheila Stewart, Karen Rellis, Linda, Sandra Crawford, and the coach Alex Park. Here's a group of young bowlers at the Pepsi National. At the top left is Ron Coombs of York West, Tim LeBlanc of Central Ontario, Kevin Cripps of Forest City, Rusty Bamford of York Simcoe, Michelle Swan of Huronia, and Jody Craig of St. Clair. In the middle row is Denise Top of Niagara, Julie McCory of Central Ontario, Tammy Regan of the Ottawa Valley, and Linda representing Agincourt. In the front row is Bill Kilgore of Hamilton and Glenn O'Hashi of the Ottawa Valley. Linda began 30 years in the Provincial Open with this Agincourt team. From the top left is Helen Richards, then Joyce James, Linda, Sandra Crawford, and Donna Halliday. Seated are Barb Chapman on the left, the coach was Russ Stewart, and Diane Harrison. By 1992, Linda was representing Scarborough. From the top left again is Donna Halliday, Linda. The scorer was Javi Richmond, Paula Wilkes, and Diane Harrison. Seated is Linda's sister, of course, Sue, Coach Ian MacLean, a future husband, and Barb Chapman. By 2002, Linda was representing Ontario Durham. At the top left here is Patty Felto, Teresa Palmer, Linda and Karen Kearns. Seated are Barb Chapman, the coach Walter Heaney, and Judy Begley. 2009 was the year for retro uniforms as bowling celebrated, of course, 100 years. From the top left is Linda, Sharon Martirino, Christina Carey, and Kelly MacArthur. Seated are Candace Brackenberry, Coach Ross McNichol, and Laura Spalestra. Linda has been the singles rep in 26 of her 30 opens and is pictured here with Greg Pederitis. Here's a years of service photo at the Open with Riel Champagne congratulating Connie Ward, Kevin Berg, and Linda. For 30 years, Linda here is congratulated by Brenda Hamilton. Linda has dominated in the Master Bowlers Association as well. When Gary Burkholder introduced Snyder's to the Ladies Tour, Linda won 2 of the 4 events and is seen here with Kathy Barker, a winner of an event as well. At the year end, the MBAO recognized all the winners, and at the top left is Jen Donovan, then the sponsor rep, and then Brenda Pankoff. Linda is at the bottom left with Kathy Barker. In her first year in the Masters, she won the mixed triples, seen here with Brian Kay and Ernie Tatarin in the year-end presentation. There's also the sponsor and Ian Cameron and Don Gorman of the MBAO. She won a second mixed triples with Jeff Canham and Don Russell. Here's another victory with Paul Roeder. And on the left is Sean Morris, and on the right is Sam White of the MBAO. Linda also won the annual Oktoberfest event and is seen here with the men's winner, Mike Wilson. Her 5th winner was extra special, as she won the Special Olympics event. And from the left, of course, is Tom Horton, Rob MacLean of Special Olympics, her Special Olympics partner, Warren Wright, and Jim Spence, who was also with Special Olympics. And of course, that's Linda there as well. In an added MBAO event, Linda won the Mark 10 accuracy contest and is seen here with the men's winner, Nick Pagniello and Henry Fair of the MBAO. As the leading money winner in the ladies division, Linda was a guest of the Toronto Blue Jays, and on the field at the Rogers Center, she's congratulated by Toronto Blue Jays relief pitcher, Tom Henke. In the NBAC Nationals, Linda has 9 medals with 3 gold, 5 silver, and a bronze. This team won a silver medal in 1989 with, from the top left, our coach Dot Britton, Anna Swartzman, Sue Wanklin, and Brenda Pankoff. Seated are Linda and Lena Chibb of the MBAO. Sue Wise was also on this team that represented Ontario in Newfoundland. Linda has constantly given back to our sport. From her roots as a teacher, she instructs at NEBS in Oshawa, and of course attends the annual bowling school, seen here with the one and only Fraser Hambley. Linda and Ian were married in 1995 and have raised 2 boys, Cameron, 19, and Justin, 23. And as we say, both are doing well. Linda and her sister celebrated the 80th birthday of their mother, Marg, in Niagara-on-the-Lake. And from the top left are Debbie, Kim, their mother, of course, Marg, Susan, and Linda. Ladies and gentlemen, our Hall of Famer, Linda MacLean. There you go. Thank you.